With that said, the next dynamic duo coming up is a friend of mine, a very, to put it lightly, a stand-up brother. Like, the people who I value integrity. And I like consistency in people. It's a lot of times, you may not know what you're going to get with a human being, but somebody who you can count on, somebody who is there for his family, as well as so many other people, somebody who throughout the years, as I have had teen programs, and a lot of times given where the facility was, it would be a lot of young Black boys, a lot of young Black male teenagers. And I could call on this brother like, hey, it's me running this program. I love my boys. They're like my kids, but I need men. I need men here because I got a bunch of boys. And I could call Eddie, and Eddie would come, and Eddie would tell me to stop telling him thank you. And I'd be like, but I'm so used to saying thank you. So we had that debate. He has been there for so many of my youth, continues to be there for some of them who are now grown. He is a wonderful husband, wonderful father. And right now he has his youngest son up here to read with him. So we are going to bring on Edward and Ezra. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing?
Good.
You're looking great. Do you feel as good as you look?
Do you feel as good as you look?
Well, I've heard some wonderful, wonderful things about you and your personality and your school journey and just your character. So I am impressed with you before I even really got to speak with you. But throughout the years, I've just heard so much wonderful things about you. So it is a pleasure for us to meet you tonight. And I guarantee you our audience is super excited to have you here. Our village is super excited to have you here. So, Eddie, do tell us a little bit about yourself as far as you being an author and anything else that you would like to share.
Okay, well, I am, as you stated, a published author. My book came out 2011, The Handbook for Increasing Your Relationship IQ. Thus, I am a romantic or relationship and dating coach and counselor. What makes me different from others is I teach people how to self-counsel themselves. What I find as a counselor is you're going to go through one of four hurdles. One, people don't want to tell their business. Two, if they do tell you their business, they don't tell you everything. So even if you counsel them effectively, you're not counseling them effectively. Three, once you give someone feedback, now they don't want to play anymore. They feel like they've been ganged up on. So now they don't want to participate. So they kind of shut down. And oftentimes as a coach or a counselor, you find that the opposite sex, they typically feel that you're going to be biased. So it's kind of slower to get them to participate. So I took a year off and I created an actual simulator that allows for people to self-counsel themselves through the simulation. That way I don't have to ask them what's going on with them, asking their business. They go through the simulation and they fail and succeed at relationships throughout the game/simulation, and they go fix their problems themselves. I took all of my 7 years at that time worth of counseling, put it in the board game, used that, and I ended up counseling on the actual simulation, never asking people what their business was, and then they fix it when they get home. That ultimately is going to be a free app, which will be available within the next 2 weeks. We're trying to mass produce the actual board game that I use with my clients so that it's less expensive for the consumers who would prefer that tangible experience through a board game experience. But outside of that, I have a free podcast. I don't want any excuses for love to be disseminated and spread across the world. So that is what my mission is. That is what my purpose is. And that's what I will die doing.
And I will say to your character, like, okay, so this is not, sometimes I feel like people may hear relationship or dating coach and they think it's like cheesy. What do you wear, or how to put their hair right, or, what kind of, no, Eddie gets to the core. Like, this is really about affecting humanity, about us raising to higher levels of ourselves and, being our best self so that we can be good and like we can be a good partner. You know, just because you desire something doesn't mean that you can handle it. So I mean, I just can attest to where he's coming from. It is not that cheesy stuff where you see an article, 10 ways to get a man and 30 days or all of that. Like, it is not that. It is not that. That's not even his motivation. That's not even the type of person that he is. So everything that he has is worth checking out, and we'll allow him to drop that information as to how you guys can find that after they read their book. Now, the next person we need to know about is young Ezra here. How old are you, sir?
6.
6? Oh my gosh.
He'll be 7 tomorrow. His birthday's actually tomorrow. He'll be 7 tomorrow.
Oh, happy early birthday. Oh, that is so special. Thank you for coming here the day before your birthday. We appreciate that. Are you excited about your birthday? Yeah.
Yes. Yes,
okay.
What?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Well, I know you came here. You guys came here to read, so we're not going to hold you up any longer. Tell us, can you guys show us what book you are about to read?
Of course. So this is Ezra and my favorite children's book that he reads every single day ever since we first cracked it open to read. And you'll understand why by the time we get to the end of it. But it's called I Am. And it's positive affirmations for brown boys. So Ezra, we read daily, but the way that we read is the same way that we're going to read today. He'll read first, then I'll read. So make sure that if his volume is not where it needs to be, you all will hear the book. Then we'll show the page and then go to the next page. Okay?
Excellent. Excellent. Danelle says, "Happy birthday, Ezra." All right. Well, Rodney and I are going to step away, and we're going to let father and son do their thing. All right.
You ready? How you going to read?
Really loud.
All right. Let's do it. Scoot up towards the mic, please. Thank you, sir. All right. Go ahead and read.
Amazing men have come before me. I will be one too. Following in their footsteps is something I must do. I am great.
All right. This reads, amazing men have come before me. I will be one too. Following in their footsteps is something I must do. I am great. All right. Here you go, sir.
I look to history as one of my biggest teachers. I am proud of my brown complexion and my African features. I am handsome.
All right. It reads, I look to history as one of my biggest teachers. I am proud of my brown complexion and my African features. I am handsome. Yes, you are. All right, you ready? Here you go, sir.
I am happy with myself for doing the right things. Being honest, caring, and fair give me good feelings. I am kind.
Yes, you are. I am happy with myself for doing the right things. Being honest, caring, and fair give me good feelings. I am kind. You ready, sir?
Mm-hmm.
Here you go. Read loud.
Doing my best in school is something I will do. Learning math and science is pretty awesome too. I am smart.
Yes, you are. It reads, doing my best in school is something I will do. Learning math and science is pretty awesome too. I am smart.
I eat healthy foods and exercise a lot. I have to be good to my body. It's the only one I've got. I am important.
Great job. It reads, I eat healthy foods and exercise a lot. I have to be good to my body. It's the only one I've got. I am important. All right, your turn, sir.
Family and friends want me to succeed. Even those I don't know support and believe in me. I am loved.
Yes, you are. It reads, family and friends want me to succeed. Even those I don't know support and believe in me. I am loved. You ready, sir? You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I can be president, a professor, or even have my own business. It takes a lot of hard work, but I know that I can do this. I am able.
Yes, you are. It reads, I can be president, a professor, or even have my own business. It takes a lot of hard work, but I know that I can do this. I am able. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
I am a reflection of God, and He lives within me. I come from excellence. I will fulfill my destiny. I am thankful.
Good job. It reads, I am a reflection of God, and He lives within me. I come from excellence. I will fulfill my destiny. I am thankful. Read loud and clear.
I am great. I am handsome. I am kind. I am smart. I am important. I am loved. I am able. I am thankful. I am a king.
Yes, you are. It reads, I am great. I am handsome. I am kind. I am smart. I am important. I am loved. I am able. I am thankful. I am a king. Last page that reads the daily activity. Go ahead.
Stand in the mirror every day and repeat all of the sentences that start with the words I am. I want you to really believe it, just like I do. If people say things to you that are not nice, you will know that it is not true. You are amazing, and I'm so proud of you.
Just like I am. It reads, stand in the mirror every day and repeat all of the sentences that start with the words I am. I want you to really believe it, just like I do. If people say things to you that are not nice, you will know in your heart that it is not true. You are amazing, and I'm so proud of you. And then it concludes with like discussion questions. So I can read the discussion questions for you all. Read, who do you think is an amazing man? What makes him so special? What do you love about yourself? He is holding a book in his hands. Why do you think the book says untold history? How do you feel when you do the right thing? What makes you happy? What subjects do you like to learn about? Are you doing your best in school? Can you tell me some healthy foods that you like? What exercises do you like to do? What does love mean to you? What are you thankful for? Practice makes perfect. What are some things that you need to work harder on? And then it says, are there more affirmations that you would like to add? Write them in pencil below. And that's it. Up top, my man.
All right. Onions around me. Oh, that was so beautiful. Oh my gosh. That is what this is all about. That is, oh my gosh, Ezra. We are so proud of you, sweetie. Oh my gosh. Listen, I need you to give yourself a hand right now, okay? Ezra, give yourself a hand. A real hand. Give yourself a hand. Yes. Yes. We are so proud of you. My goodness. And did you read all of these comments that people are leaving for you? Did you see them?
No,
yes. Oh, you didn't see all of that?
We'll read them later. No. We'll read them later, though.
Okay, well, make sure you go back and read all of these comments. I thought he was reading them as you guys, when he was looking at the camera, I thought he saw them. But, okay, so you have a lot. I think you have a former teacher who is on here, and then you have a lot of villagers just giving you a lot of positive affirmations and facts. So, Eddie, great job to you. The way that you guys co-read is wonderful. You just listen. Grown people do a lot throughout the day, right? And have a lot of busy things going on. I'm sure that with your parents and all. Then come here and to see someone precious as you read like that, and something that was just so important and so fitting the occasion, it just makes us feel so good. It makes us feel so good, okay? So we thank you so much, and we hope that you continue to grow as a reader and to be confident in yourself and to walk into all those affirmations that your dad intentionally, purposefully make sure that you guys say every day. That is just wonderful. That is just strong check. Rodney?
I appreciated how as Ezra read, and then Eddie or Edward came back and said to him, "Yes, you are." Or it was a book of affirmations, and as the book was being read, affirmations were being delivered from the Father to the Son. And we just got finished having that conversation earlier with Mr. Davis, and that was about affirmations. And then we followed up with this and about affirmations. I mean, that got me. I mean, I'm speechless. I just think it was so beautiful and so much to the core of what all this was and is about. I just want to say thank you. I don't even want to say anything else. I want to say good night.
Well, I got to pull this comment right here because this is also what this is about as well. So if you guys can listen to this from Portia, this affirmative reading is so on time and breeds excellence through and through. Thank you so much for sharing. My 4-year-old son repeated every affirmation very proudly, right along with the two of you. That's what this is all about. Thank you for sharing that with us, Portia. That is what this is all about. Yeah. Wonderful job, Ezra, and a happy birthday to you. You are blessed in so many ways. I look forward to witnessing all the greatness you will achieve. Janelle said you got us in here standing crying. It's so beautiful. Ezra, you are 6 on the cusp of 7, having such a huge impact. So I hope you understand how important and valuable your life is at just 7. Just not quite 7 yet, okay? I hope you understand that and that you carry this with you. You guys are officially a part of our literacy gang, which means that this love, okay, that we are giving you, you cannot escape it. It is here for you always. The list to read comes out every Thursday. We update the slots, but it's the same link you have. So you are welcome anytime you guys want to come on here and read. It's yours, Ezra and Eddie. You understand? You are welcome here anytime, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Did you guys have anything else you wanted to share?
I'm probably gonna get emotional about it, but this is my favorite book because I wish I wrote it for my son. To hear him read it when he first read it, it was such a breath of fresh air. And when he read the "I am handsome" part and he smiled, it was great. But when it got to the last questions, this is where it gets me. I asked my son, what does he love about himself? And he said that he was handsome, which was great. But I asked him, well, is there anything else? And he couldn't think of anything else. And that bothered me. So this book brought attention to a blind spot that I didn't notice. We say how handsome he is all the time. So it's great to affirm your children. But it's so much depth past the surface. And we need to make sure that we affirm them in other areas as well, so that they can also articulate other things that they're great at. My son is an amazing young man, an amazing young king. But if his exterior, his aesthetics are what he thinks is all he has to attribute or contribute to the world, then he's going to always go to that as his go-to when he has so much more to offer. So it forced me to make sure that he's looking internal as well as external, so that he can navigate through life better. So I'm extremely proud of him. But that's why I love this book.
We are extremely proud of you both. And you guys, this is Eddie. Like he connects. Okay, if you know Eddie, you know a true bond and connection. And thank you for sharing this intimate moment with us. And to what you're saying, Ezra, you are powerful. Okay, you have impact. Okay, when you read tonight, people were affected by that, and you are 6, not quite 7 yet. Okay, so understand that you are strong, you are gifted, you are loved, you are polite, you are just fantastic. Okay, and you're handsome. And on top of that, on top of all of those things, you are definitely beautiful, brown, and handsome. But your inner package is so strong, sweetie, and we see it, we feel it, and we thank you and your dad for sharing that with us, okay?
And we also want to share how Ezra learned how to read. Ezra liked math. He wasn't big on reading when he was 4, but he loved YouTube. So my rules was he could only watch what he could spell and read. So he got tired of only being able to watch Peppa Pig, because that's all he knew how to spell and read. So he went on his journey to learn how to read so that he could watch more things on YouTube. So we started with, he had to learn, he also liked action figures. So he had to learn about 35 to 40 words a week, to where he had to be able to read what they were and tell us what they meant. So then he started to do that, and then we would get him whatever, didn't matter, whatever action figure that he wanted. And then he got to the point where it was like before any month would come out, he was finished with his new words, and he would pick the biggest Megatron, like it was getting costly. So we were like, okay, no, we're doing chapter books, and you got to finish a chapter book, and then you can get an actual book. But that's what started his reading journey. He reads chapter books to get his action figures now. And now we have to censor what he's typing, because all the stuff he's watching on YouTube, he has a vast array of just starting the word and then being able to read it, even if he can't spell it when it comes up. But that's how he started his reading journey. That's
excellent. That's something for parents to borrow a creative tip to get children interested in reading. I like that. I'm gonna share that. If you don't mind, I'm gonna share that little Eddie tidbit right there that parents can incorporate it. If you wanna watch it, you gotta know how to spell it. You gotta know how to spell it.
You can't read it, you can't watch it. If you can't spell it, you can't watch it.
That's great. That is great. So your dad put your secrets out there, Ezra. We know how to learn how to read, and it's great. Did you have anything you wanted to say to us, Precious? That is fine. You've done enough. Like you do more than enough. Your presence is strong. Okay. So we love you. We love you both. Thank you so much. And you guys are welcome to come back any and all the time. Mean that.
Thank you.
So we expect to see you again.
Okay.
Rodney, did you have anything? Because I know from dad to dad, I know Rodney wants to jump in.
I just want to say thank you to Eddie for showing the emotion that you show in front of your son. I think from my own experience, I think too often as men, we don't emote and we don't share and we don't allow the types of things to be seen that you've shown here tonight. And I just want to thank you for that personally. And thank you for a lot of other men out there right now who may think that strength comes in what we hide versus in what we share. So I just want to thank you for what you shared with us tonight, all across the board, from your profession and your work with relationships and the board game and the app and all of that, to reading the affirmations, to sharing what you shared with us in front of your son. I think that's so important, and something took me a while to learn, but I really appreciate that.
Oh, thank you, sir. It's very dangerous to think that you cannot sit in your emotions and experience them. That's what causes them to build up, and that's very toxic, actually. So it is very powerful to acknowledge an emotion, not allow the emotion to direct you, but to advise you or make you consider what's going on, so that you can at least question why you're feeling that way, and then go from there. So it is definitely imperative that my children are in tune with their feelings, why they feel that way. That's the only way that you can grow and evolve from it. So there's nothing that is soft about that or demasculating about you being honest about how you feel. That actually helps you to be a better communicator, not only with yourself, but those who you encounter. So I appreciate you acknowledging that. But as you can see, he wasn't surprised that I was crying. It's not something that I shy away from.
Yes, thank you both. And we need our men, whether it's men in relationship or it's men in our community, villagers and warriors and protectors. However, we need you as whole individuals. And we're glad when you guys are able to step into that, to be a whole person, because that is part of being a whole person. So yes, you are evolved men, and we definitely appreciate that. And Ezra has done such a great job of sitting there during all of these grown people talking. So we don't want to hold you up anymore. But again, you are officially part of our literacy gang. We are expecting to see you back here again. We look forward to seeing you back here again. And you all have a wonderful night, okay?
Y'all the same. Be safe, okay? Take care.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Well.
So I think you and I have been talking about some other features. I think we may have gotten another brainstorm about some other features that we can integrate with this literacy work and the virtual community read-in.
Hey, great ideas are birthed from reality, from things that we see here, and we can't do this without. This is a community. This is a village affair, because even the comments that you all are leaving. So I thought Ezra saw them in real time, but Eddie's gonna go back with him so that they can review the comments, and I know that he will. So thank you guys so much for that. Like, it's not it doesn't stick. What do they say? It doesn't hit the same if you guys aren't here tuning in and giving your feedback and saying and leaving all those wonderful comments. Like, all of that all of that is what makes this whole endeavor be what it is. And I think it is something beautiful because of what all of us put into it. Every last one of us, for tuning in, commenting, sharing what you're doing with your children, and just making your presence known here every night when we do this. It fills me up, and I know that it fills up everybody who watching, and we appreciate y'all. We really do. We really, really do. Janelle, we missed you yesterday. We did. So Rodney, you want to take us out?
No, no, I don't have anything else to add. I think that the night has spoken for itself. We started off. We knew we had 2 readers tonight, and we were wondering how that was going to go, and it just played out perfectly. And once again, the spirit leads, and sometimes you just got to know when to flow with it, and sometimes you have to know when to be quiet. And so on that note, I just want to be quiet and appreciate what we've experienced tonight.
I'm going to follow my co-host lead, and thank you all as usual. Thank you to our village readers, to Daryl and to Eddie and Ezra, and to all of our villagers and our gang for showing up and showing love. You have a wonderful, you guys have a wonderful evening, and we will see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Peace.
Good night.
I will never say never. I will fight you for real. You hungry, Turd Meister? Wait a minute.